Acknowledge me.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the JEFFMAN316 channel. I'm JEFFMAN316, your pop culture reporter. Tonight we're doing the watch along for Cruel Jaws, or AKA unofficially Jaws 5, a lot of people call it. They even did a slipcover for the Severin release. I'll show you that in a few minutes. So I hope you guys are doing okay. Anybody that drops in the door, make sure you drop a like on the stream. I'm getting ready to get my Roku set up. Sorry I was a few seconds late. So hopefully you guys are doing okay. And I think I saw Rick was already in the house. Hope you're doing well. Awesome Sunday. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Hey, look, say her name and she appears. GGTV. Howdy, y'all. What's going on, GG? How you doing? I missed you the last couple weeks. I don't think I saw you on the stream week before last, and then I was not feeling well last week, so I didn't want to sit in here for 2 hours and chance of feeling bad in front of you guys. So feeling a little bit better now. Hopefully everything's over with, and hopefully you guys are doing well. I got to get my thing queued up here. Has anybody actually seen this movie? It was one of those so bad I don't even know if I want to call it good, but here was the Severin release that I have. They put Jaws 5 on the cover. The shark is totally hot garbage in this. It says a ferociously good time with Cruel Jaws. Bruno Mattei has made trash movie magic. There's the back cover. So if you haven't seen this and you're watching it for the first time, I will warn you, it is pretty much garbage. It's one of those ones you make fun of. I'm trying to cut back on drinking. I'm on a diet. If I was drinking, this would be one of the movies that every time it's bad and we made fun of it, I'd have a shot. Yeah, Rick says, hey, what's going on? How are you now? I feel a little bit better. Some stomach issues. I don't know whether it's the diet I'm on, but and then when I do try to eat something, it's kind of making me sick. So either way, but I feel a lot better right now. I'm gonna try to eat some 100-calorie popcorn. Why do I have a queen crown with a number 1 and a number 2? On what? I'm not sure. I put a thing on there showing my top, what do you call it? Contributors. So maybe it's because of that. Sorry. Let me look on the stream. And I have to look at it on YouTube because it doesn't show me here. Yeah, you're number 1, Rick number 2. That means who has supported my channel the most. That now shows. So you're the number 1 with comments, and Rick is number 2. You've never seen Cruel Jaws? Yeah, so I enabled an option under the stream to show like all kinds of different stuff, and that was one of them. Like it was when I made it to where you could see the comments where right here as they're going. Yeah, no, you never saw Cruel Jaws. Yeah, it's pretty bad, but it's one of those ones that we can make fun of it as we go. So it's just to have some fun. But then we'll be done with Jaws, and I'm thinking about watching a comedy next week. So let me go ahead and read the great description of this. This came out in 1995, and just so you know, a lot of people say the same thing. This is total copyright infringement. How are they not sued? I don't know that, but I'm not going to read the short description because it's hot garbage. It's one sentence. With the annual regatta celebration just around the corner, an aggressive 25-foot tiger shark swims into the waters of a sleepy seaside town of Hampton Bay. In the meantime, against the backdrop of a shady real estate deal, the defenseless owner of a local amusement park finds himself with his back to the wall as an unscrupulous land developer and his ruthless mobsters use strong-arm tactics to convince him to give up his property. They take a little bit of that from the original Jaws book, that whole thing about the mafia and property and stuff. That was in the Jaws book. It's just not in the movie. Now the ferocious aquatic predator has tasted human flesh. It will stop at nothing to get its next meal. Who can rid the ocean of this beast? So this is basically a mix of like several Jaws movies. David Luther stars in it. George Barnes. The people are so bad that Internet Movie Database doesn't even have photos beside their name, so I'm not reading it. Uh, Bruno Mattei, is that how you pronounce his name? As a director, I've seen his name on a bunch of Italian rip-off shit. So a lot of people give this basically like 2 stars, but either way, um, some people who love B movie cheese say, "Oh my lord, I think I'm in heaven." So this movie came out, like I said, 1995. It's not rated. Uh, hour and 37 minutes around that. But before we put the TUBI commercials in there, like I said, I own a physical media release. I think that release there with the slipcover is now very hard to find. They didn't release it with the slipcover for all of them. Um, like I think if you buy it now, it's not going to have the slipcover on it. Let me look it up. Cruel Jaws, Blu-ray. I had a bootleg up until I got that. So yeah, it's like somebody's trying to sell it for 120 bucks. I'll look at the sold items real quick. The last one sold for $169 sealed. And then if you also at the same time you could have bought that bundle that had like Grizzly and a bunch of shit in it, and people are paying buku money for that too. So let me get my Roku going here. I got to get my AirPods. So whoever's on here, let me know how you guys are doing. Everybody feeling good tonight? How you doing, Gigi? I haven't talked to you in a couple weeks. Everybody feeling okay? All right, I got it ready to rock and roll if you guys are. So we got 6 people in here, it says. So 6 people. I better have 6 likes on the video. Um, like the video, comment, subscribe, and share to all my content. I just dropped my movie hunt for the week, a little hour and a half or so before this, so you guys can watch that. Let me center myself here. So I'm getting ready to start up Cruel Jaws. This is the new official time. Well, it is for right now because my wife started working for me, and it's really hard for both of us to get up early on Monday, get ready for work, and get there on time. If I'm up till 1 o'clock in the morning doing streams, you got to remember it's 9 o'clock for me. So I'm going to try it for a while. We had just as many people drop in 2 weeks ago when I did it. So I'm going to leave it for right now. And we'll see. Rick says he's finally doing okay. That's awesome, brother. I appreciate you letting us know. Gigi, how you doing? Did you drop off of here? Or are you still here? I'm gonna go ahead and start the movie here real quick, and that way we can get it over with. This movie is we'll probably do a lot of chatting. This movie might um it's got a lot of cheese in it. And I'm watching it, like I said, on Tubi. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the unofficial countdown. Tubi says it's an hour and 34 and some change. I don't know. She said that's good to hear, Rick. All right, I'm giving the official countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go with Cruel Jaws now. And this movie doesn't hesitate, man. It immediately starts with like the cheesiest version of the orca ever. It's got like basically ripped off clips from some of the Jaws movies in here. There's another movie like that too called The Last Shark, I think. So, Jaws 2 started with 2 divers going in the water, and that's what this one is doing. So I'm basically trying to eliminate as much sugar as I can from my diet to lose some weight quick. So, man, I got very little alcohol in these drinks. So I'm not going to get buzzed tonight. You won't have to worry about that. And it's 0 sugars uh, lemonade I got in there with it. Look at that video quality. I got sugar-free cookies. I got like the worst snacks ever now, man. Everything I got sugar-free. There's the lemonade I put in there with it. Oh, look, he's swimming through the hole. That's the loudest bubbles ever in my ear. Oh, they changed the layout of the damn StreamYard. Go figure. I was like, oh, he's swimming through the hole.
That's
And
what.
if you say that's what she said one more time, I'm going to pop you.
So this dude is just drinking straight out of the damn bottle. Yeah, I know, man. Anything good, it's got sugar in it, it's bad for you. And I started just researching how much sugar I was eating, and it was a lot. That shark, you cannot even see it. The quality of the video is so bad. I don't know that you want to see it anyway. In most of the parts, it is like it's solid, man. It's like like right there, man. Look how terrible that is. Top fans. Hey, what numbers is anything by you guys? Hey, Star Wars Collecting and Hobby says number 3. That's cool. Does that really mean that you guys are really the 3 top? Wonder what the Doug is. Doug doesn't comment on a lot of my stuff. I wonder how Dougie Fresh is doing. I hadn't heard from him. Should I feel bad? I was sick. I should have texted him. He was having some health issues. I don't want to go into his personal stuff. Let me talk. Let me send him a message. Sorry, that was more important. How I end up number 1? I don't know. Is it the amount of comments you put here? Maybe. It says top fans. Gigi's got 75 points. Rick's got 75 points, and Star Wars Collectors and Hobbies got 50. I don't know what that means. Good evening, Jeff, man, and all dropping by as per Sunday night. I hope y'all's weekend went well. Yep. What's up, William? What's up? Can you stay a few minutes since I'm on an hour earlier now? We're watching the greatest Jaws sequel ever. Because I dropped a 2 back then to 1. I don't get it. I don't either. Maybe it scores you guys points during the stream. We'll see at the end of this. Like William has got 25 experience points. I think it's how many comments you put during the stream. Yeah, you're playing a video game. You got to put more comments if you want to win. I should do that. Like if I do a giveaway, I should say whoever comments the most during the stream, I'll give them a prize. You're all my top fans. I gotta slow down eating, man. I'm doing 1 bag of 100-calorie popcorn. I'll be gonna eat that within the first 10 minutes. Then I'll have that piss poor sugar-free cookie to eat. So now we got some bogus 80s cheese like synth music playing. Is this the movie that's got the guy that everybody makes fun of because he looks like a poor man's Hulk Hogan? Something smells fishy. This whole movie is filmed like if you're looking through a dirty windshield. So now we got the Dolphins of Jaws 3. So we're already ripping off Jaws 2 and 3 just in the first like 10 minutes. Hi, Hitting Home was at an outdoor concert. My friend has a band called the British Invasion. So which British type of music do they play? Beatles or some of the other ones? It doesn't amount to shit. They just want traffic from what I can gather. Probably. No, I was saying I could use it. Maybe I could do a giveaway or something based on the amount of points. Dude, I'm at home and I'm just like the movie theater. I'm dropping popcorn and shit. You're a concert junkie. Now you're competing for number one. You are my number one guy. Yeah, there's a poor man's Hulk Hogan right there. That was the handicapped girl who fell into the water. Which new Ultimate figures did you get? I don't know what it means. Don't worry about it. You've been dethroned. Nobody's keeping track of that. Don't worry. He lost his wife and his will to live, but he still got his Hulk Hogan stash. Well, you mean to Google it? How do YouTube XP points work? I got a piece of popcorn on me. Experience with top viewers, people who comment on the live chats, people who send super chats, gifting subs, etc. So basically, it's like traffic. It's called the live leaderboard for top fans. The leaderboard is visible during the live stream while it's active. After the stream ends, viewers can still see the leaderboard during replays. Clicking on an icon will take viewers directly to the leaderboard to see top 50 engaged viewers. The top 3 engaged viewers even get a special badge next to their name. Ha ha! I might make a nickel. Let me make sure they got this thing conservative. I don't want too many ads in here. Yep. I wish you could control when you play an ad. Got Scott Hall, Stone Cold, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. There's a Scott Hall Ultimate? I haven't seen the Scott. Oh, is that you talking about when he was Razor? I want to get that Great Muta, the Chase one. So there's the dead body. So now we're back to ripping off Jaws 1. So we've ripped off Jaws 1, 2, and 3 in the first 15 minutes. Yeah, I need to make some coin. But if they travel to England to play at Casbah Coffee Club Beatles site, that's cool. That's cool, as Carlito would say. Wasn't a speedboat propeller. Could have been a shark. You rock the Casbah. Dude, this is almost legit verbatim of some of the dialogue from Jaws, just with some of the words changed. Oh, I thought he's smelling something. What's up, Kenny? Into your Texas tornado, GG, as I'm singing the Tracy Lawrence song now. Dude, how much shit they got to put under their nose? They need some Vicks Vapo Rub. You guys remember that? That guy's named Rick. And it was a shark. Dude, that's like the worst cut. ever. Here's like your mayor, I guess, like your mayor type. What's up, Kenny? Like, I tried to use some of this shit that they got in StreamYard now, and none of it is any good. Like, look, they got this thing like, hey, Kenny. They got to postpone the regatta. So that's basically from Jaws 2. The propeller of a fishing boat. This is the exact plot from Jaws. Hello. Might have to go on break. Mexican moms always use Vicks as a cure. It's like a miracle when you have a cold. What did he say? He said something about her tits. Are they trying to rip off Jaws 2 now? So when I was a kid, we had three things in the cabinet. We had Vicks Vapo Rub if you had a cough or a cold. We had Mercurochrome if you got a cut, and we had calamine lotion if you had anything itching on you. How do you like Goldberg on Saturday Night's Main Event? I like the fact that he's not there anymore. That's all I like. But I give him credit. I think it was his second longest match of his career. He hung in there with the Gunther. Do you always do what your dad told you? Good Lord, could that girl be whiter? Look at that dude. He's actually licking his lips. Oh my goodness. Dick brain. Yeah, like chicken pox. You put some calamine lotion on that. Yeah, I know. I went into that Walmart, and other than that display, if you saw my hunt, they didn't have any on the shelf. I know. Dude, I'm just saying Goldberg is one of the most highly overrated wrestlers. He was hot garbage. The fact he never apologized for what he did to Bret Hart officially. Um, fuck that dude, man. Let him go to AEW and have a great send off. I was listening to Sting do an interview, and he said he wanted AEW to let him do old man Sting like old man Logan to end his career, and they wouldn't let him do it. Yeah, he was a manufactured wrestler. Well, I mean, he actually was, because that was supposed to be B movie cheese as it was, and that's what he was, a B movie cheese wrestler. Oh, this is that scene I remember in this movie. It was bright daylight, and then the immediately next scene, they just basically put a blue filter over the camera to make it simulate like it's night, even though it's daytime. You can obviously see it's daytime. The moonlight doesn't put out that much light where they would be like have shadows and shit. Kenny, you're my number one. He's like, what a pain in the ass. We're supposed to just be making out. No, you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say, where is it? Oh, I get my shit organized. I hate when StreamYard changes its setup. Kenny says,
Acknowledge me.
the fact that you're putting messages saying that he's number one is how helping you guys, actually. This guy's like Timu Dolph Lundgren or He-Man. She didn't get naked, did she? Like in Jaws? That chick didn't get naked. I missed it. Come on. Come on, man. She's like, let's do it. He defies you. We'll just put a bunch of comments and then you'll be number one. Dude, that was a legit rip of the. That's Jaws right there. I wonder if it's like my videos because they're using less than 5 seconds. So he hit her, Bob, to say they just moved some of the segments around. So was that the shark that bumped her or was that the dude? Didn't you see the fin behind him? Now she really is under the water. Now there's blood. No, but there's no blood right there. The camera's literally going under the water and there's no blood. That right there was from Jaws. Damn, man. It's been a while since I watched this. Now we got seals and shit up in here. Water and popcorn? How is that? Is that even any good? Can you I've got sugar-free lemonade with a splash of booze in it. Is water taste any good with popcorn? Probably just the top 3. Why do you feel sorry for him? He didn't even fucking deserve that. He didn't even deserve a match. Now he's bitching about it. Man, that popcorn don't last long enough. Them little 100-calorie bags. Hey, there's Hulk Hogan, brother. He's like, I hope there's no shark out there, brother. You need a drink, this Dr. Pepper for now. I'm going to need something to dip these sugar-free cookies in. Good night, cookie. I'm going to break it up so it might be like I'm eating more. Holy shit. You'll be on a diet forever. What do you want to do? Go back up in your mom's vagina? Oh my God. It's like a piece of cardboard with a chocolate chip in it. She's like, I feel ridiculous walking around outside and they're pretending like it's nighttime when it's really day. No matter what I do, I always get pieces in my teeth, like in my around my gum. Oh God, looks like Chuck Norris is showing up. Did he smack her? Holy shit. Talk about an 80s movie. Yep. Let me tell you something, brother. I'm going to body slam that mother. Well, since I've been on a diet, it's probably one of my favorite ones too. But those little bags don't have enough in them. He's like, he needs a lesson. Oh God, look, they're kicking him. Oh my goodness, he kicked him in the face and not even a mark or blood or anything. That dude's still knocked out. What in the hell? I did too, especially during Christmas, getting those tins of three kinds. Oh, I used to get those all the time. I like the caramel ones. I get a little residual booze around the ice of this one. Your friend gave you Pepsi with wild cherry and vanilla cream. You can't even taste the cherry. I'm going over to Gigi's to get some Dr. Pepper. Has anybody had a Gigi? Have you had that Dr. Pepper vanilla cream? How was that? I saw that in Dollar General the other day when I was in there. They've got some sugar free like uh what is it? Like energy drinks. This one. Anybody ever had one of these? Celsius. Shit is leaking everywhere. Hold on one second. Sorry. I'm leaking. This is zero sugar, no carbs, no fat. Yeah, will you put this in there and give me a cold one out? It accelerates metabolism and burns fat. Will you put that in your refrigerator and get a cold one out? Thank you. I don't like the vanilla cream, but I like last year's coconut cream. It tastes like the rum chata. What? So they don't release that anymore? Gigi said that Dr. Pepper vanilla cream isn't good, but the coconut cream last year was good. I don't remember seeing that. Do you? I picked up a wild cherry Pepsi and enjoyed it. Couldn't drink all the time, but very tasty. Couldn't drink it. Yeah, I'm not big on Pepsi. It's a little too sweet for me. Yeah, she likes Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper? I never remember seeing that. Did you? He's like, I want to interrogate Hulk Hogan, the imposter Hulk Hogan. Cherry Pepsi is great. Well, doesn't isn't one of the flavors in Dr. Pepper cherry? I haven't had cherry. I'm not a big fan of Pepsi, but I'm trying to drink nothing with sugar in it now. So, dude, they're not saying anything. What are they doing? I don't remember this part. They're doing something to that dolphin. Were they getting a sperm sample? They got like 100 Dr. Pepper flavors in Texas because that's where Dr. Pepper originated. What's your favorite one of all time? I feel like I'm watching Police Academy, like one of them with this music playing. Citizens on patrol. So instead of looking at a book like the Brody, he's looking at slides. I have a Pepsi as a treat on Saturday night. My dad loved Pepsi and RC Cola, so we always had it. Yep, my dad always drinks Dr. Pepper. I think it was his doctor or somebody told him that if you're going to drink a regular soda, the Dr. Pepper is one of the best ones for you. Or it's the least. It's not good for you. It's probably like the least. Oh, dude, he's actually copying dialogue from Hooper and Jaws. Help yourself to chow. There's only two ways to kill them, or to stop and kill them, or starve them. Very clever, brother. I've never tried any flavor of Dr. Pepper. So the only one I see now, I think I did see cherry and I saw vanilla cream. Those are the only two I saw. Oh man, he said you're some kind of son of a bitch. Well, I see your question. What are you thinking about next Sunday's film? I want to do a comedy, and I got one that I've referenced on the channel quite a bit that I'm thinking about doing. Was it Forrest Gump where he traded a case of Dr. Pepper, or what movie am I confusing with? I don't remember. How about, let me make sure it's still on here. See if any of you guys would be willing to watch this. I love it. It's a movie, one of my favorites. I want to make sure it's still on here though before I say it. Just one of the guys that was one of the ones I was considering. If we do, I was thinking about doing that one after this one. So good eye. I can't get the damn site to load. Here it comes. Here's the one that I was thinking about watching. How about this one? What the hell is this thing doing? I can't get it to share the screen. What the fuck is going on? Either way, I was thinking about doing used cars. It was on Tubi as of last week. I'm a week behind now because I was sick and I was going to watch this last week, and I was thinking about doing used cars this week, but now we're a week behind. So how about we do used cars? That movie is awesome. That's the one I always put the clip about. It's what do you call it? The prices are too high. There's a special soda store somewhere in Texas where you can get all sorts of Dr. Peppers. I just prefer regular cherry. Blackberry, never had that either. Just one of the guys is very good and a beautiful. Yeah, you just like it because it shows her tits. And I'm not saying that's not why I like that I don't like it for the same reason.
Tits.
Jag tycker det lät...
But used cars has even more titties in it. Blackberry's pretty good. I have to try it. Would I need to go? I'd probably pass out. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Did we want to do SummerSlam? If so, we'd have to do the Sunday night one. What time does it start? What time SummerSlam start? Good call, man. I wasn't even thinking about that. Williams number 2, and he's only said like 5 times. I don't know. Maybe it's the quality of his content. Does that have anything to do with me bringing them up on the screen? Let me look. Yeah, it's at 7. I mean, I'm going to be watching it. It'll probably be over by 11. We could do that. Dude, it says 6 p.m. Eastern. Is that the pre-show? If you go look, go to Peacock. Anybody got open up Peacock and look see when it says SummerSlam starts? It says 6 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, but they're not going to do from 6 to 3. I mean 6 to 9 pre-show. Yeah, I know. Speaking of that, USPS sucks, dude. I can't figure out how they. Oh my god, is anybody watching TNA? Did you guys see who the new TNA Knockouts champion is? I wouldn't have booked it that way. All right, well, if you guys are still okay with it, I might watch Used Cars next week. I just was going to watch it the other night, and I said instead of watching it, maybe I'll do a live stream with it since it's on Tubi. And then we can watch SummerSlam, and then we can watch just one of the guys. I've had one package lost USPS, and I just had a package lost by UPS this week that got to the city next to me and then sat on the UPS truck for 3 days. And then it said it was going back to the original shipper. It was through Amazon. So now Amazon is having to send me out either a refund or a new package. The bad part about that is if it was a movie, what happens if your movie is like a limited edition or something and it's not available anymore? Or like one of those expensive steel books. Then we'll probably do SummerSlam then. I'm going to watch it anyway. You know, I was feeling bad, and ironically enough, I watched that Evolution show, and that shit was actually good. Jacksonville, Florida is a black hole. Well, Central Virginia is becoming a black hole now too. I actually got some Tubi ads starting. I think this is my first, unless I've just been talking for so much. This might be my first Tubi ad of actual ads, and it only says I have one. Says 7 p.m. on, okay. Travago is my commercial. Yeah, I mean, it's just weird lately about mine. If I order anything from the West Coast, they get to either Indianapolis or Kansas City, and they get stuck there for 2 or 3 days. Yeah, I mean, even the lower tier matches that weren't like 5 star, 4 star, they were all good quality matches, and they actually booked the show pretty good. To surprise everybody, have Naomi cash in on the Raw title instead of SmackDown was awesome. I'm just wondering what they're going to do at SummerSlam. Like, is Jade going to beat Tiffany? And if Jade's got the belt, Naomi's got the belt. Is Stephanie going to, which one is she going to choose to go after when they're in France? And there's no way either one of those ladies, no offense to Naomi, there's no way either one of those ladies deserve to beat Stephanie. Bakur, however you pronounce her last name. So they're running around in the sand like the couple in Jaws 3. So this movie steals from every Jaws movie. What's up, Cara? How you doing? Last year, one of my witches bounties got stolen because it said deliver but wasn't. What's a knockout champion? TNA Wrestling's champion. They call their female division the Knockouts. So the NXT champion, JC Jane, beat the TNA champion and became the double champion. About to turn on some low budget trash and settle. Tell us what your low budget trash is? You can't get any fucking lower budget than what I'm watching. Yeah, I saw that right before I came on the air. I saw him cut his promo because Zillify 2 is on there too. Oh Lord, you serious? Yeah, tell me what trash you're gonna watch. I want to know. It can't be much worse than what we're watching. Oh, they're making out in the water. Children of the Living Dead isn't that bad. This is a direct ripoff from Jaws 3. Yeah, appreciate you, William. At least William won't be number one. He can't get to number one then. TNA, yeah. Quality of wrestling though here lately, to me, it's been better than AEW from what I've saw. I just can't get into AEW because I hate Tony Khan so much. He's wrestling with him just like he did in Jaws 3. Did this film get sued by Universal? I'm gonna look that up. Did Universal sue for Cruel Jaws? I know they did The Last Shark because it actually uses footage from Jaws. No, they sued for Last Shark, also known as Great White. It said Horror Geek Life said that they were able to distribute this movie on VHS without legal action, unlike the earlier case of The Last Shark. However, the film's planned Blu-ray release in the U.S. was ultimately canceled due to unauthorized footage. Well, I wonder how they ended up getting it back. Well, this isn't an official Jaws movie. They just call it Jaws 5, even though it's not. Yeah, it's probably true. Knockouts. They still embrace that whole divas type mentality like the WWE used to have. Yeah, I started liking it at first, but then because of the attitudes of Jericho, the Young Bucks, and Tony Khan just rubbed me raw. I just don't like them. I was glad, obviously, when Vince left WWE, and I wish they would leave. Obviously, if you run Cody, who's basically helped start the promotion away, something's got to be wrong attitude wise. I like Kenny Omega and I like Hangman Page, but I can't stand the other ones, and I can't stand Mercedes Monet, and I hope that she never comes back to the WWE. That shark looks like a bathtub toy. Yeah, yeah. You just wait till you see it toward the end when it starts coming up out of the water. They came all this way. Would they want to see the shark? What kind of shit is this? You get points for what you comment and that type of stuff. Uh-oh. It's basically a plastic shark floating in the water. So now we get the helicopter scene from Jaws 2. There's no way that he could do anything with that. What kind of shark is it? Tiger shark. A what? Remember that from Jaws? He got what in the head? There's no way that bullet could have went into that water and killed him. Rick hasn't commented as much as everybody. Nobody cares. Don't worry about it. I'm not keeping track. I only got 7 likes on the stream, and we had like 12 people in here a minute ago. I'm back. Had to get something to eat. If Rick types a couple things, it'll probably put him back on there. Let's see. Let me look in the when I click on it. Yeah, Rick has now got 100. Rick is number 1. Rick is awesome. And there's Dime Store Hulk Hogan again. Where's that shark, brother? Great job. He doesn't have the half the swag as the mayor and Jaws with the suits, with the damn suits that the mayor and Jaws had. I want one of those jackets that's got the little anchors on it. Yeah, I ain't too worried about it. Don't worry. That's just YouTube bullshit nonsense. All right, I got 3,908 subscribers as of today. We need to get 92 more so I can do my giveaway. You guys spread the word. Tell people come over. We need some. We need people to support the cause. Did you like Superman? I got great news. I really liked it. I didn't like it as much as I was hoping, and I didn't think it was as much of a Superman movie as it was like Guardians of the Galaxy with Superman. Or maybe Guardians of Earth, or how about the Justice Gang and Superman? They should have just called it. The giveaway would be when I do get 4,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away some movies or something or some swag. I'll figure it out, but hopefully we'll get there soon. So yeah, I mean, I gave it a thumbs up, but it wasn't enough Superman. Here's a quick. You only really get one extended scene of him as Clark Kent. The other scene that he's dressed like Clark Kent, he's really Superman being interviewed. There's a big segment in the middle where when he's captured, where he's not even in the movie for like 15 minutes, it seemed. You don't even get the iconic ripping of the shirt open to show his logo on his chest. I don't know. He got his ass kicked for 2/3 of the movie too. I mean, I understand him being vulnerable, but come on now. And there's no way he would have won without Crypto #1 or Guy Gardner. So to me, it was like not so Superman. But it was fun. I mean, it was basically, like I said, if you like Guardians of the Galaxy, you'll like Superman. You need Scooby-Doo here? Maybe. I don't know. The fact that you all keep commenting is going to rotate. That shark right there on the top of that building looks just as good as the shark in this movie. Um, I didn't like her before the movie. I don't really like that actress, but when I saw how they were going to portray her, and I saw her in the suit, I like her in her suit way better than Superman in his. So yeah, I like it, and I'm very interested in seeing the Supergirl movie, especially if she spends some time off of Earth. Um, that's got some potential. Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing Supergirl. I'm more excited in seeing Fantastic Four this weekend. I don't want to spoil in case anybody hasn't seen Superman, but you don't see Supergirl until the very end. Um, and I didn't know what happened to her, the way they portrayed her. I didn't know that that was part of the character. So, is the way to, without spoiling it, do you know? You probably know more than I do. Is the way they portrayed her in the movie? Do they do that in the comics? That's what I thought. That's what I heard. Because wasn't it originally titled her movie going to be Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and now it's just Supergirl? Yeah, I'm very interested in seeing that now. I wonder what other characters will be in that with her. Because there was a shit pile. There was too many characters in that Superman movie. And I didn't need Baby Joey. I thought that was stupid. What's up, Dougie Fresh? You're way behind, man. You better start commenting. You got to get some experience points. I sent you a message. I don't know if you replied to it, just saying I was thinking about you. Oh, you responded. Sorry. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I really like the way they did the character, so I'm really interested in seeing that. Crypto is James Gunn dog. Crypto and Guy Gardner stole the movie. Yeah, I told you from now on we are going to do 9 until I changed it back. So sorry about that. I did put the video, I mean the thing out there earlier today though. So I'll read your message later since you sent me a long one, and I'll respond to it. Sorry, brother. Now they're doing the regatta, which is basically stolen from Jaws 2. Everyone is in love with my dog. You talking about crypto? Yep. It's 9 already. What are you talking about 9? It's 10 o'clock my time. Is it 9 o'clock your time? Liberty, Liberty. I got a Liberty commercial. Everyone is in love with you. So I didn't. Was that in the comic? Was crypto her dog? It's not. It's not 9 o'clock my time. It's 10 o'clock my time. Yeah, your Central Time, so you're an hour behind. Okay. Yeah, crypto was cool. I really like crypto. He stole the scenes. Plus, if it wasn't for him, Clark would not have even done half of what he was able to do. He helped him at the beginning and at the end. Yeah, it's 10:03 my time. See, that's the reason I wanted to start early, because I kind of, if we went to midnight and then I stayed on here a little while afterwards, dude, I wasn't getting into bed till like 1:30 in the morning. Yep, instead of 10 o'clock my time, I start at 9 o'clock. Dude, that music is almost a rip off of Jaws. The regatta, is this when that, I think one of them gets their board bitten. There's Dime Store Hulk Hogan. See, I almost wish my time that I was a little bit behind like you guys. It does going through emotional trauma with his girlfriend, Gigi. Y'all might want to talk on the side. Slammiversary for TNA had an attendance of 7,623, the highest TNA event in North America ever in the history of their company. Dude, that's more than AEW gets most of the time. Except for when it's their big all in. Dude, these are the worst scenes ever. With these people on these boards pretending like they're on them when they're not really. At least throw some fucking water up on them. Am I the only one? Did anybody see I Know What You Did Last Summer? Did you see my out of theater reaction? I'm not going to get into that if Doug wants to talk about it. You go to the movies and theaters a lot, Doug? Seen anything this summer? Did anybody see I Know What You Did Last Summer? Oh, she might get jealous already started today because I liked my friend's updated profile pics and had a hissy fit saying I'm not committed. Yeah, dude, that's going overboard a little bit if you can't do that kind of stuff. You couldn't find the reaction. I saw you got early. No, it wasn't early screening. It came out this week. It's a short. It's not a YouTube video. You may put the link in there. Oh, they're falling in the water. All right, this is where you start seeing some really bogus shark shit right here. Look at this. Look at these sharks, man. Hold on one second. Let me look up something. There's the YouTube link to my short where I did my reaction. Can't remember if you saw the third one. You don't need to see that. Let's see. I haven't seen I Know What You Did Last Summer, but I probably will. You don't know if you've seen the third one? Please don't watch the third one. It's garbage. I Know What You Did Last Summer part 2 was my favorite because Jack Black playing a dreadlock drug dealer was hilarious. Yeah, that was pretty hilarious. She also knows these women have met them and it's okay for her to talk to males, but if I do, I get accused of cheating. From Fort Payne, Alabama, like the band Alabama. That's cool. Yeah, I like the originals. They were kind of weak compared to like Scream and other ones. But this one was a little bit of a chore to the final act. I'll give them credit. They got a little bit of some balls compared to. All right, watch this shark right here. How bad it is when he comes up out of the water. Is this when they show him? Right there. Look at that shit. It's basically hard plastic, dude. We could make a shark better than that. And then why is the shark? Why is shit exploding? That music tries to make it better. I think I did see part three. Part three was more supernatural, and part three was I'll always know what you did last summer. It went straight to video. It was not a. It wasn't released in theaters. It was garbage. like I said, I give them credit for the ending of this when they did some stuff that Scream would have probably been too scared to do. Had a really nice cameo that I wasn't expecting in it. Oh, here comes the shark. That's literally from Jaws 2 right there. The shark is nowhere fucking near her. Oh my God. It's got to go both ways. Why don't y'all take a break and then work on some stuff or go to couples therapy? Gigi's back to number 1. Well, here's the problem I got with that, Doug. I'm not going to get involved in that, but your keywords are of grabbing your friend's butt before you started dating. Dude, fuck what you did before you started dating. You could do whatever you want before the two of you were together. What you going to do, hold you accountable for everything you did from the day you was born up until the day you started dating? Fuck all that. You got your crown again. Gigi is the queen. This is like the boy from the first Jaws. Sharks are really bad. Yeah, they are, brother. So now he's going to, is that the mayor guy? I'll give him credit. The mayor's got better suits in this than the guy in Jaws as far as the color wise, but he's got no swag to him. You're gonna go sit at Gigi's table? That's like you being jealous of her ex's and daughter's father. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like Gigi said, maybe you just need to take a break, and then once she sees, how much she misses you or whatever, then her things might settle down for her. Now they're making him offer a reward for the shark. It's not like fishing for sardines. Who fishes for sardines? Oh, he said the F word. Oh man, he said fucked. Hopefully that woman don't show up and complain about me cursing. I'll tell her.
All you gotta do is say earmuffs to him. Earmuffs. And they can say fuck, shit, bitch, whatever you want.
And she will realize she overreacted. Exactly. Oh, Doug just dropped the bomb, man. If this was a movie.
Damn!
Oh my goodness, Doug, you dropped a megaton bomb in the middle of the chat, dude.
Who the fuck wrote this bullshit?
It's like a big movie script now. Doug's like got all the drama going on now. I was surprised you told everybody.
This is a surprise.
You're number 6. You save their drama for their mamas. Fuck that, but it's too late now. Did you read his last comment? It's mass hysteria now, brother.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Enough, I get the point.
You gonna tell me at the end of the stream? Oh God, do you think she could have done that on purpose? I got Trivago ads again, 5 of them. Do you think she really? Do you think she could have done that on purpose to trap him? Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh God, I need another drink. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines. Looks like I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. Well, I'm going to have a paternity test. Fucking A, I would. How many months pregnant, Doug? Yep.
Yeah.
Well, she already got a kid, right? Do you think that she's been wanting to have a kid with you since you got, or just wanted to have another baby before you ever met her? Which one do you mean? Oh damn, man. Sorry, I was looking at the message. Never trust broads, they fraud. Fat Pat. What? Never trust broads, they fraud. Huh, I never heard that before. The only good part I like about this movie is they do use some of the stuff, plot points from Jaws that were cut out of the movie, like about the mafia shit. Lyrics in a Fat Pat song. I never heard that. Another baby in general, but seeing how I have a job, she got what she wanted, a kid, child support, and me to do her bidding, and wants to get married. I would hold off on that married thing until you figured out about this jealousy and shit, dude. Because if you get married, what happens if you get married and then she blames you for some of that shit and then tries to uh, get divorced or whatever and blame you for it? Then you're gonna be stuck like big time, dude, giving her all kinds of money, dude. That's a fucking Star Wars theme. They rip off everything. Jesus. How many weeks do you know the gender of baby? Do you want to know or be surprised? Well, he wants to know if it's his first. 25 lighters on my dresser. Yes, I got to get paid. Yeah, he needs to find out first if it's his baby or not. Somebody said whippersnapper. Yeah, Doug, you need to find out is this your baby or not. He may eat it. That's just a direct rip off of Jaws right there. Do they have alimony in your state? If so, don't get married. Yeah, you should do X-ray vision. But are you gonna be? You won't be able to tell the DNA though. She won't help you choose the name. What the fuck, dude? What name is she playing for it? She won't let you choose the name or help? What's up with that?
What's up with that? What's up with that?
The only interesting character in this movie is this little girl. So that's what I'm wondering. If she already had the name planned, no, man, that sounds fishy. Dude, there's no way that shotgun would be able to do anything to this shark. Sorry, Doug. Doug's news got me rattled. I was watching this movie up until that point. That girl, look at that shark, how fake it was. That girl's pretty cute right there in this movie. Her scream was pretty good too. If it's a boy, it's Donald after her grandpa, or Bumps is what he called him, and a girl, Luna after the moon. She's been dreaming of this since a kid. Oh, okay. Yep, everybody throw some prayers out for Doug. They ripped off Star Wars too. Yeah, Star Wars music was in the background there. Maybe they catch a few squid. I had a black cat named Luna. I think I remember you saying that. Is she Latina? That shark looks no way like anything like, and that meat doesn't look anything like the meat they put out in the water. Wow, I finally reached 100 XP points. You go, boy. That gun had no recoil at all. Nothing even came out of that fucking thing. Shoot, shoot. What a fucking moron. Did they only show the top I thought they only showed the top 3 people. Well, top 3 get the crowns. Shit. So Gigi's got 150, Star Wars has got 150, and Rick's got 150. Cara's only got 75. Oh shit, my stuff paused. Hold on a second. I don't want this movie to go any longer than it has to. Oh god, how much we got left? Dude, we got like 29 minutes left of this shit movie. Oh my god. She claims she forgot to put on the patch. As soon as she remembered she'd forget, then got off of the. Well, she was afraid of not having a child again. Oh my god. I think you got set up, brother. This is throwing me off. Don't worry about the points. Nobody cares about the points. I don't. I mean, if you guys care, that's great. I appreciate it. She didn't know that being overweight, the patch wouldn't work anyway. Really? I don't know anything about that. You're chasing Gigi? Yep. Only top 3. You know, I don't know anything about this patch. I could never catch up though. Just keep posting like a bunch of comments like, "Hey, you guys, number one, what's going on? What's up?" Your cousin's wife is a big girl and wears the patch. Stuck at 75. E. I don't think she forgot. Or she did, but she might have forgot on purpose. ELL, what are you spelling? You just putting random letters? ELLO. I wonder if it happens if it doesn't work if you just post some random like one character words. Or letters, I mean. Um I got a decent amount of views on my hunt video. I already got way over 100 within the first 2 hours. What are you spelling? What are y'all? Oh God, now you're doing it. Give me that crown. You're funny. Hey, can I look at this on YouTube? I wonder if it let me look at it on YouTube. View on YouTube. I can see it. Yeah, it shows me. GG's still at 150. Is that the most you can get? Hey, give me super speed, Bizarro. Hey, Bizarro, give him super speed. Sorry, Doug. Now you guys are all doing it. Rick's gonna spell Rick. We're going back in, Bob. She's sitting at your table. I don't know if it gives me like a running total or not. It still just says GG 150, Star Wars 150, Rick 150. Star Wars collecting hobbies is number 2. I don't know how. I don't know how this fucking stuff works. Your friend is over here laughing his ass. Laughing his ass? Oh, okay. I saw your other comment. I'm not. This is pissing me off. Quit doing all this. You're number 6. Get rid of all those one characters. That don't count. Rick hasn't chatted as much. I don't know. I'm going to watch this movie. Yeah, I don't get it either. Quit worrying about it. This is not what you need to worry about. This is not the score you need to care about. Somebody needs to send me a super chat for all this trouble. Supergirl's number 7. Yep. Doug is number 6. William Blasco's number 5, and he ain't even here anymore. How'd that happen? Let me I'm gonna do something. Can I like a comment or something? Let me see. I don't think it'll let me. Okay. It doesn't let me like it. Somebody try to hit the love button and all that stuff and see if it gives you any more points. No, it still says the same thing. I don't know. She wants me to buy diapers already and told her that that's what child support is for since she's taking me to court for it. Taking you to court, she's got to actually have the baby first. Not I'm not trying to put bad mojo on it, but what happens if something happens in the pregnancy? It doesn't even she never really has the baby? What happens if she has trouble or something? I think she's putting the cart before the horse. She needs to wait till the damn baby's born for all that. Look at that awesome shark biting that helicopter. That dude literally jumped out of the helicopter. Have you guys been together a year now? This is like an episode of Young and the Restless, dude. This was Doug the night she told him. She says to be smart and safe. Not yet. She can't take you to court yet. For what is she going to take you to court for? There's no child support now when she hasn't had a child. I think based on that, um, I think she planned this shit, dude. Based on that part. Well, you haven't denied her anything yet, so there's nothing to take you to court over, even the minute that the baby's born. Is that girl with like zero tan? Only did it before you all. What? That's the worst accent ever. Hey, you guys, the wrestling fans, did you guys see where Buff Bagwell had to get his leg amputated this week? Man, they got a beast of women in this video. I mean, in this movie, he's all pushing his daughter down. That dude slapped that woman at the beginning. This shit wouldn't be fly, man. Yep, everybody put prayer hands out for Doug. He's talking about territoriality, just like Jaws. No, but I'm not being supportive of the baby or her that I don't care because I won't buy diapers or you don't buy diapers before a baby's born. That's ignorant. They're going to give you diapers at the hospital like for the very beginning anyway. If you're like when my son was born. Chat, let's get those likes up. Yeah, like and then throw some prayer hands up for Doug and for Buff Bagwell who lost his leg. Who buys diapers before hey, you guys really know, I know we use those as prayer hands, but here's a little information. Those really aren't prayer hands. It's two people giving high five, just so you know that. But everybody uses them for prayer hands. So just so you know, I thought I'd tell you. I should have put this up there, I guess. Yeah, those aren't prayer hands. They're actually high fives. Yep, drop them likes, brother, for the bogus Hulk Hogan. How many likes we got on this thing? We got 12 so far. That's pretty good. And it looks like the same number as far as experience points. Is 150 the most points you can get? The more you know. Yep, I know. The more you know. That's what Doug wished he had knew more about her plan about not using that patch. What are these guys robbing here? I didn't miss so much of this talking about all this drama. I don't know. My work won't let me. Then she wants me to take paternity leave, but I can't afford to take off for 12 weeks. That has nothing to do with what she wants you to do. Every state and every job is different. Like, we don't have paternity leave for the male, but if you've got enough PTO, which is just personal time off, you can take it if you want it. But the closest thing we would have to that is you'd have to take short term disability. Then you wouldn't even get your full pay. Yeah, I think you need to get a paternity test. Is it the longer the stream goes? Okay. You need to get a paternity test, brother, and you need to get that shit done like as soon as it can possibly be done. How early can you do that? How early can you get a paternity? You can get a paternity test as early as 7 to 9 weeks with a non-invasive test. They analyze fetal DNA in the mother's blood, offering a high degree of accuracy. Typical ones, though, are around the 15-week period. So you're pretty close to where you could do either one if you give it another month. I am a Jeff Man, a maniac. You could just say Maniac. It's Jeff Mania, brother. Let me tell you something, brother. Rick is a Jeff Maniac. Dude, that boat right there, I wouldn't go out on that thing. That looks terrible. Everybody's using like shotguns and shit on this shark. Is a tiger shark? Is there something I need to know about it that makes it different from other sharks where you can actually shoot them and hurt them? Well, you talking about that? You could then, before, if she took you to court about anything during that, you could say, I don't know that it's mine, and they could make her take one before they actually would force you to do anything. So yeah, 100%. You could basically say that I'm worried it's not mine. When is Jaws back in theaters for its anniversary? Will it be in 3D? No, the first Jaws is never in 3D. I don't think it will be. I think it's in IMAX though. Labor Day weekend. The actual Jaws 50th anniversary was June 20th, I think. But it's going to be. They advertised it at the theater I was at. It's going to be in theaters Labor Day weekend. I'll probably go see it because by then most of the movies I want to see are over with. Like, I want to go see Fantastic Four. This will be the first time in ages I've been to. My wife is now working same place I do, so she has the weekends off, so now I can go to more movies. He could go to the Maury show. Yeah, Maury Povich. Doug, you are the father. Or it'd be like, Dougie Fresh, you are the father. Oh my goodness, the worst shark. And that dude, is he wearing his pink pajamas? Look at that shark ever, that dude hanging out of his mouth. Look at that. That's the worst ever. I think I can make a shark better than that right there. We should have done that. Like, I know Cody probably ain't gonna be here, so waiting for Ken to show up, we could have been like,
Say his name and he appears.
I believe in Ken Pope. Is Jerry Springer still on? No, he passed away. Then we can bring her friends on there to show my girlfriend is a liar. Exactly. You get a paternity test. She gets a paternity test. We all get a paternity test. There's the Star Wars music again. It's basically they take the beginning of the opening march, the crawl, the theme. They had to film that in the bathtub of action figures. I could probably do a better job with the way the new Jaws toys look than this bullshit here. Wait a minute. Jerry died. How old was he? I don't remember. Yeah, he died a while back. Jerry Springer death. He was 79 years old and he died on April 27th, 2023. Well, once you take the paternity test, then she's automatically lied because she told you it was yours. The paternity test could serve as a lie detector test as well, at least for that main thing. This movie is so ripping off so many different things, it's pathetic. Yeah, it was like 2 years ago. It was 2023. Anybody ever see that movie he did? Was it Ringmaster? Was that the name of the movie? I can't remember. There's Hulk Hogan. Was that a stingray up under the water? That's like at least some cool. At least they got some really cool, realistic underwater shots here. No, but the grabbing of the butt and forcing a kiss—that's all a lie. Yeah, but once her one lie is exposed, all her case will crumble. Plus, if you're to the point where you're getting a paternity test and she fights you and you're going to court, why the fuck would you want to be with her anyway? So who gives a shit? His real name was Gerald Ringmaster. You remember that? Did you see that movie Ringmaster? There's a cool octopus shot from up under, like is showing the octopus's asshole. I've drank too much. I'm gonna have to pee. This movie is not over with yet. I think I got the DVD of that. I haven't watched it in a long time. I need to check it out. I don't think that was ever released on Blu-ray. We got a lot of family drama going on here tonight. They don't sound like her real friends neither. Well, they might be in with her, for all we know. I don't understand what this guy's doing under the water. I done missed part of it. It's been so long since I've seen this. Okay, now she's got some really good news. So let's cleanse the palate a little bit, and we'll let Cara give her news. So what's your news? I won't put any other comments on the screen until we get your news. So what's your news? That'll be the next thing I put on here. Whoa. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Yeah, you need a paternity test. I was trying to get some applause ready. So what's your news, Cara? Tell us. Tell us. We're waiting. We're waiting. As he said in Caddyshack, well, we're waiting. Oh God, yeah, don't tell us you're pregnant. That way we get the good version of pregnant and the bad version of pregnant all in one stream. SDCC is coming next week, and I will be in full costume all 4 days, officially signing as an official costume Supergirl. So that's awesome. Now you got to actually share some photos of that or a video or something that I can show on the channel. And we'll just go by your name will just be House of L Super Girl DC Harley fan. That's all we'll go by, or Cara. That's awesome. Yay. That's badass. Yeah, I agree with that.
Golf clap? Golf clap.
We definitely have to see your costume now. That's super, girl. Get it? We got all kinds of breaking news on the stream. What give us a sneak peek. Obviously you can't, I don't want to see it. Describe Hey, that's footage is stolen right there from Jaws 3. What's your costume look like? Is it gonna be close to the one she wore in the movie? That'd be pretty badass. Approved by Warner Brothers, and we'll be going to Children's Hospital the day before to hand out toys and autographs. Me and Superman and maybe a couple of other characters. That is fucking awesome. I took a picture with another girl. She ringed me for, oh my God, we're back to that. Let's skip the drama for a second while we're talking about this. Mine is almost exact duplicate of Helen Slater's costume. I love Helen Slater's costume. Since I couldn't share that thing a minute ago, that movie was garbage, but I liked her and her costume in it. Helen Slater Supergirl costume. So similar to this. That was pretty fucking cool. She was good in that movie. Too bad the movie was shit. See if I can find a better image of that. This is a pretty good picture right here. So similar to that. Nice. All right, now what are we talking about? If I took a picture with another girl, she ring me and you asshole, even if it were a celebrity, she needs to be in control. Whatever. Whatever. Fuck this chick, dude. You need to get far away from this chick right now. Like I'm saying, here's what I would do. You can do whatever you want. This is what I would do. I would basically tell her, let's pause on the relationship right now. Let's take a break. Things are getting out of control. Wait until we can do a paternity test, and then once you prove it's my child, then we can discuss whether we want to stay together and see where we want to move, how we want to move forward with this relationship. Yeah, the visit in the hospital is cool. That's like Cena it does with the Make a Wish shit. So that's awesome. That's pretty cool. So bravo. Now we got a bunch of seals and shit on here. This movie is all over the fucking place. Oh, look who showed up. I don't get how this seals fit with the story. I don't know. It was just stealing more shit from Jaws. They were in that park that he was running, trying to stay afloat, pun intended, and it's just to steal more shit from Jaws. Listen to the Star Wars theme. Doug said congrats. What's up, Arturo? What's going on? Hello, coming. ¿Cómo está? How are you? I'll probably put pics on my Twitter after the event. I might relaunch in August. That's cool. Cara says hello, Arturo. Plus, she told me to leave her alone for a while, then messaged me an hour later acting like nothing happened. Just ignore her. No, I wouldn't say it sucked. I mean, I've seen so many movies. It'd take a lot for it to actually suck. It just wasn't that good. First hour and 15 minutes, you haven't seen anything you haven't seen better in the first two movies. The only thing that made it worthwhile was the twist in the third act. They were a little brave with that. And then there was a cameo that was pretty good in it that I won't spoil. And then the ending, I liked the way it ended. And I liked the after credit scene. So that didn't make up. So it was pretty meh, just mid. Streaming is what I would do. Don't waste money going to see it in the theater. I didn't even see what's getting ready to autoplay on here since this movie's over. Yeah, that was the Star Wars theme they stole there. Wow, you're number 2 now? Yay. Did you work, Arturo? Are you out now? I would have blocked her. Yeah, me too. Let me do a refresh real quick, see where everybody's out. GG still listed as number 1 on mine. House of L is number 2, and Star Wars Collecting Hobbies number 3. Well, yeah, everybody's got 150 though, so they're pretty much close. How does Doug not have? I don't know how this works. You lose your crown again. Yeah, everybody congrats to Supergirl, man. She's going to do some official cosplay as Supergirl. Still nothing. All right, I got to get rid of this movie. This fucking music is getting on my nerves. Rick's number 4. You dropped to 7. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. I can't make any sense out of it either. Let me get this damn stuff out of my ear. I don't know what movie that was. Deep Blood. What the hell's Deep Blood? a shark attack, something about an ancient curse. Oh my goodness. Well, next week I'm gonna watch a comedy. I'm probably watching Used Cars. So you guys get ready for some off-color humor from the 80s plus a lot of naked tits. It doesn't make sense. I know that. I don't either. He left and came back as number one. What the fuck? So everybody, like I said, thoughts and prayers out for Doug with all that shit he's going through, man. I still think she planned it, dude. It sounds like she wanted to trap you for real the whole time. Yeah, it looks almost as dumb as the shit we watched. My coworker says she's going to make you have a heart attack. I know, that's what I'm saying. Block her ass and don't worry about her. Tell her when it's time where you can do a paternity test and you guys can get back together and see how you want to move forward. Yeah, Gigi and I are on the same wavelength there. Yep, take a break, Doug. I think if you take a break and reset, you'll both kind of see how you after the fact how you got feelings for how your feelings are for each other. You might find that that after you take a break that you actually do like her and want to be with her. But either way, I would tell her until you can get the paternity test. I wouldn't worry about it. So that's all the advice I'm going to give. I'm not going to force the issue on anybody. All right, boys and girls, this movie's over, and like I said, I'm going to watch Used Cars next week. So congrats to Kara for her Supergirl cosplay news. Don't eat her food. Oh God, don't go back to that. And I guess sort of congratulations to Doug. He may be a father, but until he does, then I think we'll pause on congratulations. So, especially since you don't even get to choose the name, but nobody listens to me. I listen to you all the time. I love you, Gigi. I love all of you guys. I'm getting ready to get off here, man. So, thanks for watching Cruel Jaws with me. I appreciate all you guys hanging out and dropping all your personal bombs on here on the stream. So, at least it'll be some highly entertaining chat that people can watch after the fact. Yeah, I know. I remember that. Hopefully things will get better soon. Yep, for everybody. If you ever decide to break it off, let me know. I'll Photoshop a picture of you hanging out with me. Yeah, that's all he needs. He should do that, and then she might break off with him now, or she might come after him. I don't know. Yeah, good night, Rick. I'm going to go ahead and get off here, everybody. So I'll be back at 9 p.m. Eastern next week. I appreciate you guys stopping by the stream. Please drop a like on this stream. If you have not watched my movie haul, I've put out a couple of videos this week. Um, you guys can watch in the last couple of days. Where are they? I did a Goodwill video. I finally went back in there, but watch the Goodwill rant that I did. And then watch the movie hunt that I posted earlier tonight. And then I'll have my weekly haul that I'm doing tomorrow. Also, anybody that watches this, I was going to do this at the beginning and I forgot. If you do buy physical media, so anybody that does buy physical media, there's somebody that I've partnered with that that can get you some discounts. So go over to ValoriaVideo.com, exactly as spelled on the screen. VALORIA video.com. And then if you buy anything from him and you check out, if you use this code, JEFFMAN316, on this site, it'll get you 10% off your first purchase. He's in Florida, so he's close to me. So I told him that I've already did that one video where I talk about his service is great. He wraps the stuff in tremendous amount of bubble wrap, protected. The package came fairly quick since I'm on the East Coast. So support physical media, support local, local to Florida businesses, but online retailers that are trying to keep physical media alive. And if you do, don't forget to use my code JEFFMAN316. So I really appreciate you guys supporting me. Support him if you can. You're number 3. Yeah, I've got small soldiers actually in the mail, supposed to be delivered tomorrow. Yeah, you've been dethroned. So yeah, check him out. Even if you don't want to order a lot, he does pre-orders as well. But at least you can get 10% off of that first. And if you spend $75, it's just kind of like Shout does. You get free shipping. This number thing, Crown, makes no sense. I agree. Your number, whatever. I don't know what number you guys are. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the banner. This has been the Cruel Jaws live stream. Appreciate the support. Next week is used cars. Watch my movie hunt. Watch my Goodwill rant about them throwing shit away again. Watch the Goodwill haul I did. I've got a unboxing coming up and a mini rant about this company that pissed me off about the way they ship stuff. I've got I think another thrifting video that I'll be posting, and I'm going to do my Jaws. I finally got the person to help me get the last Jaws popcorn tin that I wanted. I just got that in the mail, so I'm going to finally do that video this week. It was delayed, man. Everything I've ordered in the last week or so, if it's USPS, has been delayed, so I don't know what the hell. Love y'all. Yep, until next week. What happened to Zombie Fright? Yeah, I don't buy that anymore. If the movies are coming out, like they had Jaws in it, and then I ended up somebody ended up told me whatever Jaws was in their box they would sell me cheap, so I ended up getting that Jaws acrylic figure thing. But man, I just haven't liked any of the movies that they put in there, and I'm not spending $50 on it unless I really like it. So yeah, I talked to somebody who gets it, and they let me get the Jaws thing cheap because they knew I love Jaws. So if they get a more box that's got 2 or 3 movies that I like in it, I might go back and buy those. So, and then I'll do the unboxings. But either way, all right, Doug. I'm gonna read your message and I'll message you back. Be thinking about you, brother. Yep. Good luck, Dougie. So let me get this back on here. I appreciate everybody. Like to stream, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that to all the videos you watch. Please support me, support Valoria Video, support physical media. We love movies here. Until next time, boys and girls, this has been JEFFMAN316. As always, I'm your pop culture reporter. I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
Mr. Mayor, Chief, ladies and gentlemen.